Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. And we've got some stuff to talk about today.
I don't like where this is going.
Alright, so I know it's been a hot minute since I uploaded a video, and I streamed recently, but in the grand scheme of streaming, I haven't been streaming a lot lately, so you guys are all due an update video and kind of a back and forth explaining what's going to happen with the channel, what's going on content-wise, why is stuff so slow at the moment, what's happening in the background, all kinds of quick updates I want to kind of breeze through with you guys. So first and foremost, I want to talk about the 40k content on the channel. I know for a while the mainstay for the content was commentary. I want, and I've said this on stream, but I'm going to say it more definitively here in a video, because not everybody watches the streams, of course. I'm moving away from doing the commentary videos. Not because I take back anything I have said, or that I don't stand by anything I said in my commentary videos, or that I regret doing them. No, not at all. I stand by everything I've said, and I liked doing them to an extent, but at the same time, I don't love doing... I don't want to be a commentary channel all the time. I don't want to do that content all the time. It's not as fun to do as, you know, hobbyist stuff or creative content, or, you know, it's just not as stimulating in that regard. And it ends up turning into really much a formulaic thing that kind of starts to feel like a job after a while. It's like, oh, I just heard this newest thing, and I don't like the idea is like, okay, I don't got any like commentary things to cover lately. This little thing I heard about, or this like wokey bullshit that got pulled on Twitter here and there, oh, I should make a video covering it. Honestly, like, I don't like that feeling. I'm like, oh, every time I see like something dumb or something controversial, even if it's minor, I feel like I need to make a video on it just to farm it for content. I don't like that feeling. I don't like that at all, and it's not why I made the channel to begin with. So, though I am not saying that I'm no longer doing commentary, period, it's going to become a rarer sight. Like, I'm going to wait for actual significant events or something major in regards to 40k or in regards to our sphere to cover. Just looking for every little thing just for a daily or a weekly even piece of content. It just doesn't feel right. Like, if I'm going to report something to you guys or mention something to you guys, I want it to be significant. I want it to be something notable rather than just be, you know, a daily a daily overload of that stuff. So I'm putting that on the side. I'm chopping that on the side, and yeah, just keep in mind, if you do see a commentary video uploaded, it's because I do think it is something notable, something that you guys should know about in the 40k sphere that's happening, or just the tabletop sphere or gaming sphere. But yeah, I just don't want it to be like, I don't want to become like a quartering. No offense to the quartering, but he's got his niche, he's got his shtick, but it's just not a shtick I want. So there's that. Just explaining that about commentary. As regards, and also why it's been slowed in regards to that, in place of it, I do want to start doing some more skit-style videos. Not in regards to, like, me, like, around my house doing some cringe skit videos. Not that... I enjoy, like, Cocoa Bread and people who do, like, that in short forms. Like, that's very fun. But for me, I'm thinking about bringing back the In a Nutshell style of, like, little animatics and making little episodes here and there. Less in regards to In a Nutshell in terms of lore, but maybe more so in terms of like little skits I can set up and do little animations and things like that. And yeah, see if that like kind of clicks off with anybody, or people find it fun or entertaining. If not, then it doesn't work out, and I'll give it a college try before I cut that off. Though I do want to kind of try and bring that back. But in relation to that, a bit of update in regards to the background of things. For the longest time, I've been using Adobe After Effects, Premiere Pro, and Photoshop in regards to like my editing and my thumbnail making and all that. Just recently, I dropped Adobe Creative Cloud. I decided to drop it in favor of freer or cheaper options and alternatives. I decided to go with DaVinci Resolve 19 specifically for my editing. I'm considering if the free version I'm using of DaVinci Resolve works out and it has really cool things with it. I know that they're selling a premium version called DaVinci Resolve Studios, and unlike Adobe, you can just buy it outright for less than $300, which I prefer to a monthly subscription of $59.99, which is what the Adobe Creative Cloud costs. or costed me. I think it's actually more now. So yeah, that's just something that's on the editing front. On the thumbnail front, I'm using GIMP. I might also use Clip Studio Paint because I use that to do little sketches and draws from time to time. So I don't know which one would end up being better for thumbnails necessarily. But yeah, that's just on the back front of like the technical side. That's what's happening there. And that will affect, you know, output and also affect quality. I want to do my best to give you guys the best quality video stuff I can. So hopefully DaVinci Resolve proves to be quite the capable competitor to Premiere Pro. I've heard it is the best competitor, and some people have even said that in many ways it's better than Premiere Pro, even the free version. So keep your eyes out for that and for videos that will be edited with that. And let me, you know, obviously let me know, like in the comment section, like, hey, yeah, this video is looking good. I don't really see quality difference from the Premiere Pro days. Or, you know, if you guys also see a downtick in quality, though, please tell me. It's like, hey, Asmo, the editing here is a bit choppy. It's a bit rough. Any kind of feedback to let me know, like, how the change is working out or where I need to improve. And if, after all my attempts to improve, there's still problems, I may have to go back to Adobe. But in the meantime, let me know on the front what you guys think with any of the new content that comes out, because everything after this video, including this video, will be edited with DaVinci Resolve, and thumbnails will be made with GIMP / Clip Studio Paint. So yeah. For those wondering why I'm dropping Adobe, outside of the absurd cost, because it is a lot of money. Yeah, it's not $400, $500 up front for the editing software like it used to be way back in the day, but it's a monthly fee of over $60. It's a AAA video game every month out of your pocket for the Creative Cloud. Now, yeah, that comes with a lot of software and a lot of editing material and a lot of tried and true tested editing material. But even with that being said, it's still too much right now, especially when you have competitors like DaVinci Resolve that are free. And if you do want to purchase like their premium version of their editing software, it's only $295, something like that. And that people may say, like, only $295? Well, yeah, but think about it. That's basically just 4 months, 3 to 4 months of Adobe's Creative Cloud for the editing software. So you just take that 4 months, give it one time to DaVinci Resolve, and then your software is yours. I don't have to pay a monthly fee. I don't have to worry about like that getting charged to my debit every single month. I don't have to worry about that like dragging money out of my bank account. I can just be satisfied in the knowledge knowing, hey, I paid up the one time and I never have to worry about it again. So that's a much better thing for me right now. And in my personal life, there are some potential major changes happening soon. One of which will affect like what content I'm going to be doing as well. But I'm not going to talk about that until it happens. If it does happen, I will let you guys know. And I will say this, I'll end up having to go back to a piece of content that is going to be mainly done for revenue purposes, probably reaction content. A lot of people who've been following my channel for a long time know I used to do a reaction channel, and I didn't love it. I don't love doing reaction content. I love watching reaction videos, weirdly enough, but me doing them, I always felt like I just wasn't doing anything very creative or very, fun and stimulating. In many ways, the same issues I've been having with like doing commentary videos. But sacrificing the potential revenue that would have garnered, I decided to switch to making hobby content about things I like and enjoy at the cost of making money, and keeping in mind that this YouTube is a hobby. But there is, again, a potential thing that could be happening in my life where money no longer, like having my day job won't be enough to cover things. And if I'm going to still do content, period, I need some way to ensure profitability. So if a certain thing happens in the background, money's going to become very important. And just know it's not necessarily greed, it's necessity. So just so you guys know, for those who don't like reaction content out there, or just don't like it when they feel like a YouTuber is trying to nickel and dime them, I'm not going to try and do that. I just want to be able to, take care of my family at that point. I do want to ensure a safety net of some kind, and I can't do YouTube period if I can't get some kind of money out of it at that point if something happens. So, but that being said, that's a huge if situation. So just keep in mind though, is if suddenly, probably what I'd end up doing is taking the gaming channel and just switching it to Asmo Reacts and reacting to a bunch of different things. Everything from other YouTube content to Twitch clips to probably straight up anime episodes where I know for a lot of people who hate reaction content, it's very cringe. You hate that idea, but I'd be doing it out of necessity, and I'd still try and make it fun for myself, and I wouldn't be just like a Jinx react back in the day, right, where I just stare at the screen and call it good. I'm not gonna react to something unless I can commentate about it, talk about it, and I would still try and make it as the best form of it that I can, but while still being a piece of content that's extremely popular on the platform. So yeah, feel free to wave your finger at me and be disappointed with that potential angle with content, but again, the reasons aren't selfish or greedy. It's necessity for taking care of a family, and while still trying to maintain content for you guys, because while I'd be doing that reaction content, I'd still be trying to get stuff done for the 40K channel that would be creative, that'd be fun, lore videos, all that fun stuff. But again, it's not just me I have to worry about at the moment. So that's something that's important to mention to you all. Outside of that potential situation, assuming that doesn't become a necessity, as I fear it might, like I said, I want to bring back like those little animatic skit style videos like the In a Nutshells used to do. Full animated episodes. I'd potentially do some collabs with Nathan X2000 because he does the same animation style. In fact, he does it a lot better than me, so I got to up my game to match him. So for those who've seen Nathan X2000's videos, especially his I'm Back video, which is a great example of it, go over there. That's, if you see that animation style, that's what I would be doing, and potentially we would do collabs, we'd work together, and both hopefully like feed off each other in that regard. And also keep making it fun, because that's a huge part of why I do YouTube, is to have fun, and that's why I gave up reaction content to begin with in the first place. Is I didn't want to just feel like I was doing a business. I wanted to do stuff that was fun, and I still want to. Outside of bringing that content back, I'm still going to try and get long-form lore videos out. I'm working on one right now. It's just, I take forever to do research, especially with my day job and trying to keep like exercise up in the morning because I'm trying to lose weight. So for those who've seen some of the shorts and a short live stream I did recently, I've really been hammering out at trying to lose weight. So that's also been affecting things in the background. And I apologize that that's also caused some delays, especially with a particular video I'm working on, which I'm sure some people have already questioned at this point in the video, because I haven't mentioned it, but let me mention it now. The Gundam video. I mentioned how I was working on a video where I was like a 40K hobbyist gets into Gundam. I'm still working on that, and that's going to be the top of the priority list after I get done editing two things right now. One of them being the next episode of the Voxwork podcast, because we just recorded a new episode last night. That's going to be a good test of what DaVinci Resolve can do. That's going to take a little while to edit, though, as I'm still learning the software. And also, I've got to get this video done, and I want to do a test animation of I don't know what I'll name the series. I thought about calling it Warhams or something, but I don't know if that's taken. But yeah, just a little funny. I want to get like two of those done. One as a test of concept, and then obviously the next episode of Voxwork. So that's like, but outside of those two, right in third place is getting the Gundam video done. And that's going to take a long while since I've only just started scripting, like the big chunk of it. And I haven't finished recording and getting done painting my first Gundam. That's mainly had to take a backseat while I started my diet and my exercise routine. Now that I'm getting used to that routine, I'm now going to work that back into my mornings and my daily schedule and get that done for you guys. And hopefully you guys are excited for that video. It's probably going to be 50 or so minutes, because it's the Gundam video in terms of structure. It's going to be a review of the whole series of Mobile Suit Gundam, the original show, as well as my thoughts of like getting into Gunpla, the hobby. What about it I like, what about it I don't, what about it will keep me in, and what I'm going to keep doing with it, videos I'm going to do in the future with it, that being unboxing and assembling and painting master grades. There's a whole bunch of Gundam stuff I intend to bring onto the channel while still maintaining 40K content. And live stream wise, by the way, I'm trying to figure out like a way to set up a schedule where I stream myself painting miniatures and working on miniature products, because I owe a friend of mine, Caboose, still a project for him that I haven't properly been working on, and that needs to get done because he already paid up and I'm late on that. So apologies, Caboose. I'll get it done as soon as possible, brother. This week, hopefully. But yeah, it's a bunch of stuff. But in terms of content for the channel, I'm hoping to get those regular live streams of painting and just chatting with you guys and having a fun like hobby time at least once a week. Gaming streams, I'm going to try and make those more common as well, but those are going to have to be sacrificed more in regards to making video content, because that time I'd be streaming, I would should and would be working on videos. So yeah, it's a lot of information. I know I'm kind of throwing you guys at once, and it's a lot. Lots of things happening in the background in my personal life. There's lots of things happening just on the technical side of the content, and then of course the content itself, trying to figure out what we're going to end up doing here. And like I said, there's a very important thing in my personal life that's going to dictate just what gets done at what time and what becomes priority. And you know, I'm waiting on the news on that one. So regardless, I want to appreciate everybody who took the time to click on this video and listen to me ramble on and explain like the plan and what's going to be worked on. And thank you guys for sticking around. I know the content's been really sparse lately. I know things are really slow, but again, I just want to greatly thank you guys for sticking around so much and being awesome people, truly. We live in a really rough world at the moment. Lots of things, lots of chess pieces being moved around. Lots of things without getting too political. But through it all, you know, we're all gonna try and hold our feet firmly to the ground, our heads held up high, and do the best that we can with what we got. So just want to let you guys know, love you, and I'll see you guys soon with hopefully some fresh content. So, yeah. Love you. I'll catch you guys later. Bye-bye.